If you've ever met somebody who's Greek that lives in America, either they, their family, somebody they met on the street, their cousin named Nick, their brother named Nick, their sister named Nick, owns a diner. Now, today I am paying homage to my Greek heritage and doing a spin on a classic diner favorite, lamb patty melt with roasted lemon fries. As they say in Greece, Oprah!
It's Opa.
What?
It's Opa.
Opa. I thought it was Oprah. So to start off, I'm just gonna chop up 2 red onions and I'm going to caramelize them in my pan. Now these are for my balsamic caramelized onions. Lamb is really a rich meat, and so you wanna have this sweet flavor of the onions to cut through some of that richness. So I'm gonna get them into a hot pan with a little bit of oil. I'll give this a good stir, and then I am going to let this go for about 30 to 40 minutes on really, really low heat. You want to get them really nice and sweet and caramelized. While those are going, I'm gonna start my lemon oven fries. So I'm gonna start with just russet potatoes, and I'm gonna quarter them. Just like that. And to my potatoes, I'm going to add a half a cup of chicken stock, and I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of olive oil. And why I'm doing this is because I want my potatoes to have some moisture while they're cooking. They're gonna cook for a very long time, about an hour and a half. So you want the insides to be really, really soft, but you want the outsides to be crispy. All right, so I'm just gonna mince up 2 garlic cloves. This is actually just gonna dissolve into the liquid. So you just wanna give this a good chop. So I got my garlic in here. Gonna add some dried oregano and the juice of 1 lemon. I need a lemon. Lemon, s'il vous plaît! Lemon and oregano are classic Greek flavors, and it's one of my favorite flavor combinations. And then just put it on your sheet pan. I know what you're thinking. These fries look a bit thick, but they're gonna cook for a very long time, so you wanna have some substantial girth to your potatoes. That's the wrong word to use when describing potatoes, but you know what? It's my show, and I like the word, so they're girthy. These are gonna go in the oven at 420 degrees for 40 minutes. Around the 40-minute mark, open the oven, flip them over, and cook them for another 30 minutes. I know it seems like a long time, but it's well worth it. So I've got my fries in the oven, and I'm going to get started on my lamb burger. I've got a pound of lamb here that's freshly ground. You can ask your butcher to do it. And I'm gonna take a half a cup of gluten-free breadcrumbs, 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, a half a cup of diced red onion, and to this I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of mint and 1/4 of a cup of parsley. I love Greek cuisine, and I love everything about being Greek, except for the fact that my family only wants me to date a Greek man.
I do not like her.
Okay, I can hear you, ma'am. If you live in modern day society, and you try to date a traditional Greek boy, things do not go as planned. Trust me.
She has disease? Nick, do not touch her.
No, it's not like a disease like
No.
herpes.
Do not
No, I just
touch
can't
her.
have flour. That's it. That's the disease. That's it. Otherwise, clean bill of health.
Don't believe her.
No, it's like I'm very virginal down there.
Oh, stay away.
It doesn't work.
Far away.
You go far away. I hope you die on a mountain, lady. Why is his mom there? Why? Why do you have to go everywhere with Nick? Huh? Why can't you go on a date with me? I'm a lady. I'll treat you right. I would. Now, lamb is very rich. It's got a lot of fat in it, but I'm going to add a little bit more moisture because there are those breadcrumbs in there, and I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. So you just want to make sure the mayonnaise gets evenly distributed. And a pound of meat will make about 4 lamb patties. But since my date didn't go well, I'm making one for me and me. So you want to cook these on medium to high heat and just watch them. Because they are so thick, it's going to take them a little longer to cook. So you don't want them to burn on the outside. So just play babysitter over here. Now aioli is just kind of a fancy word for mayonnaise. And I'm making an aioli with dill in it because I'm playing on the classic Greek tzatziki, which is a yogurt sauce. I'm going to add 2 garlic cloves to that. And then I'm going to add a pinch of cayenne pepper 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, which is about a half a lemon. And having acidity in an aioli is important because aioli is very rich. You want to have something to balance that richness. So as you can see, I've got this really thick, beautiful sauce, and I added a half a cup of canola oil and a half a cup of olive oil because I wanted to have a really clean flavor. And olive oil sometimes overpowers the aioli, and that's not what I'm going for. I'm looking for the dill to shine. So I've got my dill finely chopped here, and I'm going to add that to my bowl. Just take a fork or a spoon, whatever you have on hand. It is so good. Whoa, spicy, but delicious. It wouldn't be a patty melt without some cheese. I like using Swiss cheese. It's got a really good melty quality to it. These are gonna melt in for about 2 or 3 minutes. All right, Lamburger time. So I've got my bread toasted here, and this is just some gluten-free bread. So I'm going to take a little bit of my aioli and spread it on both sides. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the onion. All right, grab your Lamburger, close the lid. So I like to serve about 3 or 4 wedges there. And to finish, a little Greek flag. Look at that. This is for you, Papu. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. It is so delicious and so hearty and amazing. It's crispy on the outside and really soft on the inside, but really, really bright from that lemon. For this recipe, check in the description below or visit my blog, again, stashthegrain.com. I'm Alex T, and this has been another gluten-free wonder. I'll see you guys next week.